MoneyGram versus Remitly. MoneyGram has a wide global reach and offers both in-person and online transfer, but their fees can vary wildly depending on the destination and payment method. Sometimes, they are shockingly high. In contrast, Remitly fee structure is clearer, especially for digital remittances to Asia, Latin America, and Africa, where they often waive fees on your first transfer and offer promotions. But what about speed? Remitly gives you two choices: Express, where money arrives in minutes for high fee, or Economy, which takes 3 to 5 days but costs less. MoneyGram, though, generally transfer within minutes to hours, especially if the recipient is collecting cash from one of their thousands of partners' locations. Next, exchange rates. And this is where many users get tripped up. MoneyGram often takes a higher margin or exchange rates, meaning your recipient gets less than expected, while Remitly is typically more competitive, especially if you are sending to countries like India or the Philippines. Now, let's talk reach and accessibility. MoneyGram has the edge here with this massive physical network, over 200 countries and 350,000 locations, which is helpful if the receiver prefer or needs cash pickup. Remitly, on the other hand, is digital-first platform, ideal for smartphone-savvy users, offering bank deposits, mobile wallets, and even home delivery in some countries. But it doesn't have the in-person infrastructure of MoneyGram. When it comes to users' experience, Remitly app is far more modern, cleaner, and user-friendly, with the real-time tracking and fast customer service responses. MoneyGram interface, especially online, can feel outdated and clunky by comparison. But reliability matters. Both services are trusted and regulated. But Remitly gets higher ratings on Trustpilot for its transparency and ease of use, while MoneyGram remains popular among older generations and those without bank access. Let's take it a step further by diving into real-world use cases. Imagine you're an overseas Filipino worker in the US trying to send 20,000 to your family in Manila. With Remitly economy options, you may wait a couple of days, but the exchange rate is more favorable and you avoid step fees. Your family receives more pesos for your dollars. Meanwhile, with MoneyGram, if you pay by debit card and your family picks up in cash at Cebuana Luwilier, it might be almost instant, but the currency conversion margin may quietly eat into the amount. Now, switch scenario. You're in rural Nigeria with no stable internet. MoneyGram becomes the winner thanks to its dense cash pickup network, even in remote areas. So, depending on your recipient location, lifestyle, and financial literacy, one service might clearly outperform the other. Let's also talk security and trust signals, something often overlooked. Remitly uses two-factor authenticity, biometric logins, and has strong fraud protection filters. MoneyGram has a legacy institutions, has robust KYC or AML compliance, but some users have reported longer holds when transactions are flagged. And if you ever had a transfer to put hold during a family emergency, you know how critical response times are. Remitly customer support via chat and email is typically faster and more responsive, while MoneyGram still leans heavily on phone-based service, which can be hit or miss depending on the time of day. Digging even deeper, we look at transfer limits. Remitly allows you to build up your sending limits over time depending on your verification level and history. With sellings that can reach tens of thousands of dollars, MoneyGram has more rigid caps depending on the destination country and payment type. For businesses or high-volume senders, the serious factor also, let's not forget promotions and loyalty rewards. Remitly occasionally runs referral bonuses and first-time user incentives. MoneyGram, on the other hand, has its MoneyGram Plus rewards, which gives discount and fees reductions after a few transactions, but it's not widely known or promoted. Now, let's zoom into app experience and hidden UX details. Remitly interface is intuitive, offering detailed delivery estimates, recipient editing, and saved transfer history, all helpful if you send to the same person regularly. It even lets you change the delivery method mid-transfer in some countries if needed. MoneyGram's apps gets the job done but lack polish. Some users report confusing navigation and limited tracking functionality. For tech-savvy users or millennials managing multiple financial apps, this makes a big difference in long-term loyalty. Let's also explore how each company handles failed transfers or reversals. Remitly is usually quick to resolve issues. Response for failed transactions are often initiated within 24 to 48 hours, while MoneyGram Reliable has a slightly more manual dispute process, and internationally refund timelines can stretch up to 7 business days depending on the payment method. Country-by-country performance also matters. In countries like India, Pakistan, and Philippines, and also Mexico, Remitly perform exceptional well due to strategic local partnerships and efficient banking integrations. But in regions like Sub-Saharan Africa or parts of South America, MoneyGram's physical dominance make it safer bet when digital options are limited or unreliable. So, what's the final verdict? If you need in-person service, cash pickup, and global reach, MoneyGram is still reliable choice. But if you want speed, better rates, lower fees, and digital convenience, especially for frequent transfer to supported countries, Remitly edge out as the smarter and more cost-efficient option for most users in 2025. The real winner, that depends on what matters most to you: speed, convenience, or reach. So that's it.